ordering process for Ultimate Fighting Championship pay-per-views has changed. UFC 239 is only available on ESPN in the US. The Ultimate Fighting Championship on Saturday will put the cherry on top of the International Fight Week Sunday with UFC 239 at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Stakes are high across the board. WHO has the most to lose. The main event at UFC 239 will see Jon Jones defend his light heavyweight championship against power-hitting Brazilian Thiago Santos. As Santos appears to have everything to gain from their encounter, it seems safe to say that Jones has the most to lose. Since he returned from suspension, Bones has let his fists do the talking and shown a desire to stay as active as possible. Many observers have looked past Santos, choosing instead to focus on what might await Jones in the hypothetical move to the heavyweight division. Santos rose quickly through the 205-pound ranks, as the former middleweight showed the kind of power that can change the trajectory of Jones' legacy in an instant. Ben Askren has been a media magnet since the UFC acquired the services of the former Bellator MMA and One Championship title holder, and he has not been shy about his belief that a win over American top teams Jorge Masvidal could lead to his leapfrogging other contenders for a shot at current welterweight champion Kamaru Usman. Askren has at times channeled his inner Chael Sonnen while stirring the pot, but he has the tools necessary to reshape the landscape at 170 pounds. If the four-time NCAA All-American wrestler goes out and puts on an impressive performance at Masvidal's expense, he could indeed find himself fighting for UFC gold in the not-too-distant future. Needless to say, Askren has plenty to lose. The UFC's light heavyweight roster has undergone a metamorphosis of sorts, with the addition of fighters like Santos, Anthony Smith, Chris Weidman and Luke Rockhold. A former middleweight champion, Rockhold seeks to put himself in position to challenge Jones for a chance at a title in a second weight class. Ahead of UFC 239, Rockhold has made it clear that he has no plans to look past Jan Blachowicz, but admits he keeps Jones in the back of his mind. Considering the long-standing rivalry between Bones and American Kickboxing Academy captain Daniel Cormier, it goes without saying that Rockhold beating Blachowicz decisively would have massive implications for the light heavyweight division. Forecasting firefights Michael Chiesa and Diego Sanchez will square off to open the main card for UFC 239 in a slam-dunk move by the promotion. It looks to be a frontrunner for Fight of the Night. In his first outing since he made the move to the welterweight division, Chiesa submitted former World Extreme Cage Fighting champion Carlos Condit, and now looks for another statement-making performance. Sanchez has enjoyed a resurgence, and a victory over Chiesa would give him his first three-fight winning streak since 2009. While questions persist regarding Sanchez's departure from Jackson Wink MMA, the Ultimate Fighter Season 1 winner undoubtedly has designs on another memorable war. Marlon Vera has recorded 6 finishes in his 7 wins inside the octagon, establishing a reputation as a fighter willing and able to put it all on the line whenever he enters the cage. He faces No-Hill Hernandez, a short-notice replacement who wants to impress the powers that be and secure his place inside a crowded bantamweight division. An overlooked piece of the UFC 239 puzzle, Vera Hernandez has the look of a fight of the night dark horse. Hernandez has more than enough motivation as a first-time UFC fighter, and Vera figures to hunt for a highlight reel finish in a showdown that could set high expectations for the main card to follow. Prospects with potential since he joined the UFC middleweight division on the heels of a sensational knockout on Dana White's Contender Series. Glendale Fighting Club product Edmund Shabazian has kept his perfect record intact with back-to-back victories. The 21-year-old now gets a step up in competition, as he seeks to improve to 10-0. Shabazian has fought past the first round just once and has let it be known that he plans to hunt for an early knockout in his battle with Jack Marshman. A win over the former Cage Warriors fighting championship title holder would push Shabazian ever closer to opportunities against ranked opposition and perhaps establish him as the brightest young prospect at 185 pounds. Much was made of Ismail Nardiev's promotional debut, as the Austrian Wonderboy showed remarkable poise and upset Michel Prazeres. The Brazilian was on an 8-fight winning streak, by unanimous decision at UFC Fight Night 145 in February. Nardiev, 22, aims to use that momentum to score a stoppage against Chance Rencontre and keep himself on the map of welterweight prospects to watch. The Austrian export owns an 18-2 record with 16 finishes, and if he stays true to his moniker, he has the potential to deliver the kind of high-flying knockout that could set the tone for the entire event. Let's block ads. Why?